Yes, right now the Alcoa Police Department is searching for an armed robbery suspect. Police say this person robbed a local business at gunpoint on Friday. The car that was used during the incident, police say, is no longer involved. That's a look at the vehicle on your screen now. Anyone with information about this is asked to call the Alcoa Police Department. We have their number for you inside the WVLT News app.
Well, right now the Claiborne County Rescue Squad is mourning the loss of one of their members after she died in an off-duty crash. The sheriff's office says 19-year-old Brianna Marshall was driving on a wet road when she lost control of the vehicle and hit a tree. The rescue squad says she joined them after graduating from Claiborne High School. She was engaged to fellow rescue squad member Ryan West.
Well, one man is facing several charges this morning after an investigation by the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Resource Agency. Officers were serving an arrest warrant in Harlan County and found deer racks hanging in plain view. They got a separate warrant to search the property and buildings. A 61-year-old man is charged with 6 counts of illegal take of deer and 1 count of illegal possession of elk.
Well, 3 people are now in custody after they were arrested thanks to your tips. One man is wanted for stalking and drug possession charges. Another is charged with drug possession, and the third was wanted for theft charges. East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers is expressing their thank yous to everyone who sent in anonymous tips that led to these arrests. If you need to leave a tip for Crime Stoppers, you can do so anonymously and even get a cash reward if it leads to an arrest. That number is there at the bottom of your screen and is always in your WVLT News app. And right now, a massive flu surge is sweeping the South, and cases are climbing across our state here in Tennessee.
The Tennessee Department of Health is reporting a child died from the flu this past month. Taking a look at how the states are dealing with the worst outbreaks, you can see purple indicates the very worst levels of the flu. Tennessee is purple this morning. Most of the South is as well. And a lot of people are coming down with something after the holidays. Doctors and pharmacists say this is only the start of it.
There's a rise in Americans applying for unemployment benefits right now. The Labor Department reports jobless claims rose to 218,000. That's up 12% from the previous week, but not enough to impact a still solid labor market. Decelerating inflation and low unemployment are helping hopes the Federal Reserve can manage a soft landing and avoid a recession as we begin the new year.
Well, if you are trying to find a job in the new year, just be careful about when you're applying. A scam is targeting people looking for work right now. Online scammers will use the face of a legitimate company to send out job offers. Then they use your banking information to steal from your account. If you're trying to get a job, make sure you do your research. Try to get a face-to-face meeting with the company and watch out for any red flags like asking for money or your personal information.
Well, nearly half of all U.S. states and the District of Columbia will increase their minimum wage in 2024. Washington state will continue to have the highest minimum wage in the country at $16.28 an hour. The largest increase is being seen in Hawaii, with the minimum wage raising $2 to a total of $14 an hour. However, Tennessee and Kentucky will not be raising their minimum wages, instead staying at the federal minimum wage of $7.25. That amount has not changed since 2009.
Well, with the new year, there's some new laws that are taking effect today. One of them is a law that will reimburse anyone who takes a gun safety course. If you sign up for a class, you're going to get a $100 voucher for a gun permit application, as well as up to $30 off of your permit processing fees. For more information about all the laws that are going into effect today, we've got a complete list for you. It's inside your WVLT News app.
We've got a recall to tell you about this morning. Some powdered baby formula is being pulled from the shelves due to contamination issues. The FDA warns there's a possible bacterial contamination in Reckitt Mead Johnson's Nutramigen hypoallergenic powdered infant formula products. Manufacturers voluntarily recalled more than 675,000 cans of the formula. The FDA says that no one has been reported to be sick from this recall. Of course, we're all wishing you a happy new year here from WVLT. And here in East Tennessee, people in Knoxville got to watch the ball drop over at the Sun Sphere. The new year rang in right in the middle of World's Fair Park here in Knoxville. And some people are kicking off 2024 with dry January.
This has become an annual challenge where people spend the month not drinking alcohol. It's a great way to kick off New Year's resolutions or even just detox after the busy holiday season. And many restaurants in our area know that people come to celebrate holidays or big moments in their lives, and no one should have to miss out. So if you are participating in Dry January, we've got a full list of places inside your WVLT News app that you can find fun mocktails for.
It is 6:55 this morning. Let's go ahead and get a look at that first alert traffic. Maybe you're stepping out the door early on this New Year's Day, the first morning commute of 2024. Good news, nothing's slowing you down out there. This is a live look out at Pellissippi Parkway at Kingston Pike. You can see nobody's out there. Same goes for I-40 east of downtown. You're seeing a few more people out in that area of town, but again, nothing's slowing you down. Not seeing any big pockets of congestion at this point in the morning, so that's some good news. Your interstates and main roads all clear as you're getting out the door. We're seeing a little bit of a slowdown there on North Broadway in Fountain City, but again, nothing out of the ordinary there, and certainly not a big backup that's going to really slow you down. Taking a quick look at those drive times, you can see everybody is up to speed and on time this morning.
Almost 6:56 now, as we do start off with clouds stirring around. Remember, colder air is still settling in. So these clouds are dropping a few flurries in Harlan County and the Smokies and ushering in some colder winds for now, but you'll really be staring at clouds on and off throughout the day today. Currently down to 37 in Knoxville and Sevierville, 33 in Harlan, but then 29 Crossville and 30 Oneida. That colder air sliding in from the north. You're feeling it in the northerly breeze now, making that wind chill 32 in Knoxville. So go ahead and dress for a freeze, even though technically we're not there yet. It's part of that cold air that'll limit our warming. More partly cloudy views at times midday in the south to central valley, then those clouds in and out afternoon to evening, but limiting us to just a stray flurries in the mountains. So only 39 at noon. High today 42. Chilly day, absolutely. We'll be in the mid-30s at 8 o'clock. So the next couple of days, if you're making plans this week, you're really gonna have to dress for the chill. The mornings will be colder starting tomorrow. Very important there as we get back to 20s. Kids get back to school on Wednesday, upper 20s. Afternoons stay pretty cold, but we are tracking those few flurries midweek and then the next rain to snow event this weekend. So I've got more on that coming up at 7 on the CW.
Heather, thanks so much. We hope everybody has a wonderful start to 2024. Thanks so much for joining us. Head over to the CW Knoxville.